We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go. 180. In your face. Under 10. Under 10. 10. 21. 21. Stay high.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
Thank you. Thank you.
And down
Almost.
he goes.
Rashawn Gary finally gets a sack.
Gary in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Come on,
they get
man.
Back on that one, it leads to 3rd down. Well, Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. Into last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season. Really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get, or number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight. Block.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
White.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end, and inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Clean-ass
Another big
pocket.
gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Here we go. 180.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Rodgers.
He underthrows it. He underthrows it and throws it like, yo, how?
They get the football, they'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're 1st place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? #1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. #2 goal is win your division. #3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him some.
Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
Okay.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I'm not over that fucking underthrow. That's absolutely ridiculous.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Thank you. Somebody get to him. Shit.
They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Here we go.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Broken tackle.
Oh, my.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you have two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Watch the screen.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. He'll get this
not
to
even
Jamal
for
Williams.
him. Come on, man.
This to the 37. Gain of 9.
Oh, my goodness, dog.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense
up
nowadays.
in the air for a pass, not even for him.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz
incredible.
And down he goes.
Juan Alexander on a blitz.
27-pound linebacker.
Incredible.
Juan Alexander.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly,
incredible.
He was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This short throw caught by Goddard. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Oh my goodness.
But this time it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
Did he get it?
And boy, he is very close to
wow,
the first down. But from
inches,
where
man.
they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Man.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4.
Come on, man! Oh my!
The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means...
Thank you, Rashad Gary.
He goes.
For not being a waste of space.
Get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Here we go.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Jair, come on, man.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here we go. Wait, 80! And watch your leg.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's gonna be a long day. 21.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's
He held on to that. Oh my goodness.
45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Here we go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. I remember that game, December, against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route.
Thank you. We get
upfield, then it curls
a
back
tackle
inside
for a
the
loss.
That's going to go as a
Unbelievable.
loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, switch gears. 11. Check, 93's the mic.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here we go.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
I knew that was coming.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
I knew that was
on
coming.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
It's Coleman here. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on
Shit,
second
I didn't
down.
mean to pick that play.
Pick up there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On play action, Rodgers. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. It's caught here by Adams. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd and long. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down Broadway. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Mike, 18. I got you, boy.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and put them there.
A tackle for loss.
Barrels on the sidelines.
Unbelievable.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Deep
what the fuck?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 93 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Oh, my goodness.
To get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude
of
the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I can't play defense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Quan Alexander apparently is a great pass rusher.
Of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. The 20, 10, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 78 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right.
Hey, yo, man.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 49er fans likely holding their breath watching Garoppolo scramble, but that time it pays off. He's in one piece, and he's got the first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give right side, Coleman.
Good grief. How do I just get
the 24-yard line?
eaten up by these
Number
blocks,
7, Coleman,
man?
was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's
That's
just a
what we
single
doing,
high
Madden.
safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there, and he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
They'll try to
That's
run
what we doing, Madden.
across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, my God, man.
It falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on
Wait,
first
and I
down?
picked
The
the
offense or
wrong
defense?
play.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball,
Oh, my
4 yards or more on
goodness.
first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there. 1st down. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that's complete to Adams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Shit.
As they
Man.
come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. This 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he'll let this go for the end zone.
I hate that
This is gonna
animation
wind
with a
up
passion,
incomplete.
man.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Rodgers.
I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, my God.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. D Ford. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo.
And I dropped the
interception. A penalty
interception.
flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And an alley to run. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Here we go. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
So this is why we're not going to the playoffs.
Further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Whatever, man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And
he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Crosby with the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job.
Fuck, man.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I'm right.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here, the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Oh, drop hit.
Much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Man open. It's Goodwin. And
damn, he's so gone. Son of a bitch.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Garoppolo now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Damn, Kittle killed me on that
just
play.
Outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Here we go, here we go. Like 20! Get in the weight room! Get in the weight room!
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Whatever, man. This is why we not going to the playoffs.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Fuck it.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Packer pick. Oh, he messed it up.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He's got his tight end on the corner route, it's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up
Yo,
the tempo.
who the fuck is in the game right now?
Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
That's a pick. Oh, he fucked it up. And he dropped it. Oh, my God.
This is incompletion. You know, it's a he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw again. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. And again, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Dallas Goedert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers get a score closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it.
I wish I knew what to do to get them kicks, but whatever, man.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On first down, it's Coleman. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead. You love that.
This is why we not going to the fucking playoffs.
They did that, plus